Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of The Infected. Today, hopefully, there's game sound. Um, we'll just have to see about that. Unfortunately, I have no idea what keeps happening with that. But today, as you can see, I have some crates stacked up here on the truck. I want to head out to a couple more towns because now the only way to get mechanical and electrical parts is to loot those. And we do need them. We need quite a few of those. Someone actually also asked me to show on the map where I did find the truck. And we are here in the desert. If you go down this road, there's a little town here that we did find. But over here, where this exclamation point is in this town, just here, is where we did find the truck. I'm sorry I didn't show that on the map. If I forgot to do that, it was never my intention. But I think today we're going to head down here and maybe even up here and just kind of see what we can find. We have a lot of storage for loot. How is our... Let's just have a little look-see to make sure our spear is good. It is. Okay, so let's just get on down there and see what we can come up with. This place looks a bit different. We haven't seen a place like this in the past. So it's nice to see this type of change in the game. There is some Bambies here. Quite a few of them, actually. Rock throwing boy here. We have a couple of first aid kits and things that we need on us as well. So let's just get ourselves bandaged up just a tiny bit. Even though the other guy's just running around like crazy. Our health is pretty low. Let's just go ahead and use one of these. Yeah, our health is back to normal. Okay. Let's turn on our light because it looks to be a little bit darker around. Ooh, this is lovely. I am super excited about this. Potatoes and some cloth, or sorry, some rope. I got some plastic parts from those guys, so that was nice. First aid kit and the first aid kit. Go figure, right? Ooh, this is a new... I love this. I'm super excited about this. This new town is gorgeous. This is a board, something like Mike has hanging in his house. The wiring and the potato is lovely. Trash bag with some good loot inside for sure. Rope, cloth, and spoiled food. We don't need the spoiled food, but we're going to grab it regardless. Let's just check out what this town looks like all of it. This is gorgeous. I love it. I'm very excited about this. I love the way that there's different things in the game now. I know that the developer is working super, super hard on this game to make it the best possible game that he can make it. But I'm loving this. Ooh, this is new. Some gas, we need that. Our truck doesn't have a ton in it. The ATV has quite a bit. This is lovely. Danger of death. Okay. Well, we don't want to be death. What's this? Green tea. Can be looted in POIs, towns, and villages. Okay, so green tea apparently is a new thing. Someone asked me in the comment section how I felt about the new update. I hate that this is only lootable in towns or in the POIs. But I think, if I remember reading that correctly, that this was just kind of a trial thing. It wasn't anything that was definitive and set in stone, going to be in the game forever and ever. It wasn't a permanent thing. It was more of like a trial thing. And I'm okay with trying things, but please, please, please listen to the community. If it's something that absolutely is horrendous and they absolutely hate it, then, get rid of it. Change it back. I'm okay with change in certain situations, provided it doesn't completely alter the game. We're finding some good loot here. There's lots of containers to loot now. I don't know if this trash bin is ever lootable. I don't know if you can loot it if there's trash in it. or if this one just happened to have been empty at the moment. I don't know. But it's lovely. Ooh, lovely. I like that. That looks great. So lots of chairs in here. I'm not quite sure what this was. Maybe some type of, I don't even know. Like, I would be afraid to say what this type of location could have been. But either way, I love it. I love that it's different. We have not seen anything like this. The infected, I love that. That is the type of thing in a game that you want to see. This makes all the difference in a game for me. It works, but we can't do anything with it, which is fine. But having that in the game is just lovely. This is new also, these telephones. I don't think I've ever saw those in the game before. Just checking. Just double checking around to make sure there's nothing else to loot in this particular location. I'm fairly certain that we have not found a tech page in this area. I don't even know if this was a town that's always been in the game. I'm not sure. But I think we've looted everything in this particular tent. Loving it. Not even complaining a little bit. The Bambi spawns after you kill them out of the town. It does take them a bit longer now to respawn, which I think is just great. Love that, guys. This is just the coolest. I love that. That's the type of things you want to see in a game. Or at least for me, anyway. Just the little added things. The little... What is this? Coffee tin. So we have tea, green tea, and coffee, and nails, and of course clay. Those things are normal. They've always been in the game. This clipboard I thought might have been a tech page. Unfortunately, it is not. The potato paste, not necessary today. I don't think anyway it would be necessary, but while we have the room and the ability to just grab stuff, we probably should. So there was not a tech page here. Maybe we've already looted this town. I'm not sure. Gas goes in this bottom crate. No, we have some gas there. Bigger items go in here. The splint, not necessary, but if you have been watching our subsistence series, it might be necessary to hang on to a splint or two, because we were definitely in a mess with that in the last episode. The stones are not necessary to bring back with us. However, we don't have a lot of that back at the base, so it wouldn't be a bad thing to hang on to it. Stuff we're not 100% sure on. I'm just going to drop it down here. Like this stuff, the splint, the glass, and these sticks. I'm not even bringing those. Okay, so we've looted this town. I really love the look of this town. I absolutely love it. I'm super excited that there's different places to loot now. I love it. Cannot tell you how much I really appreciate that. Yeah, there's definitely different recipes and things in the game now. I have not checked it out in the recipe book, but I think it's like the teas, of course, and I don't even know what all's going on, but there is a link on Steam that will get you to the new update details. What's it called? Yeah, the notes for the new update. You can just check all that out for yourself if you're interested in it, because I'm sure I'm going to forget stuff, or I'm going to leave something out, or whatever that's been, changed and added to the game, and that's not my intent at all. I really appreciate all the developers' hard work, and I'm very excited about all of the changes and anything that is new, like the last little town there. Very excited about it as well. Very much appreciative of that. And we may have already been through here. I'm not sure that we have been, but I'm also not sure that we haven't been. The lead is nice, and loot does respawn, guys. You can't just go to a town and say, I've not been here because there's loot. The loot does respawn in these towns after, I think it's a minimum of 10 days. You can come back and re-loot these towns again. Which is nice now that there's certain things that you can only get through looting towns. It forces you out to the towns, because in the past, when you had all the tech pages, there was no need to go into any of the towns. I mean, you could just craft everything you needed. With the exceptions of Kevlar, I think. Or maybe you can craft Kevlar. I don't even remember. But we're just grabbing everything from these little towns here. I was really hopeful that we could get some tech pages. Unfortunately, I don't think we're going to. Because I definitely don't see any in these two towns. So we've apparently been here in the past. So there's that. We can check the mail. The mail has good loot. I'm going to grab the stone just because we do need it. I should have brought a stone crate in there as well. Unfortunately, I did forget that. Should have placed one in the truck. Small items go in here. Items that we're probably going to keep go in there. Don't need that. Another small item just there. And then way down here on the bottom, things we're still not totally sure on. We probably don't need to open the hood. Trying to drive the truck. Okay. So let's head over to another town. We are here and here. We're going to head up here and see about this one. We've looted these guys down here. I don't think we've been to this one, potentially. We've not been there. We've been here and here. I don't think we've been up here yet. And then quite a bit of towns over here that we've not looted in this area as well. But either way, guys, we're going to head up to the next town. Okay, so there's a Bambi just up here hanging out in the road. Just sneak up on him. Although that yell may not leave us any room to be quiet. Okay, these look different. They look brighter now. Is that a thing? I don't remember the paint swatches being on the bottom. These darker color, like blue paints. Let's just kill this guy as well. Come on. Okay, so we have that done. Let's get in this first house here. Lots of good loot. We didn't find a ton of mechanical parts today or electrical parts in these towns. So if it's only lootable, there should be an increase in the amount that we do get in each town. Hopefully that can be, adjusted fairly easily. And the developer will listen and do that if that is something that he decides to keep in the game. Finding lots of food isn't a bad thing, except for the fact that this is now full. So what we're going to have to do is start putting some things away in the truck, especially this food. Okay, so let's just look up here. Some pumpkin seeds. I don't think we need those, but in the spirit, let's just grab those. Okay. Was there not anything in that first aid kit? Nothing? Let's just grab all of you guys. We need that bed and subsistence. Maybe they can just, ship it to us in the other game. It would be nice. Empty. We did search in here. We did not search in here. We searched that. There was no first aid in there. This is empty. There's no tech pages we're leaving behind that we can see yet. I'm going to grab the truck and move it a bit closer. Just because we kind of need to, so we don't have to run so far with our loot. So how are we supposed to get through this town with this truck if the road is blocked here? I mean, obviously it's blocked. Sorry. Come on, mouth. Get it together. Okay, let's just continue looting here. More tea, and we did pick up some more coffee, so that's lovely. We'll definitely have to check on that to see kind of what its benefit is. I'm not sure. It doesn't say. It just says that it can be looted from POIs in towns, which is nice. but I'm sure that it has some type of benefit. Maybe we'll just have to brew some coffee. I don't know. Is there like a coffee pot that we need or a teapot? I cannot grab this piece of meat, so I'm just going to eat it. Was not able to grab the bacon either, so I'm going to grab that as well and just eat that also. Search in here, some more of you guys, just random loot, everyday loot. More coffee. Coffee is, and tea is found pretty common, or so it seems anyway. Splints, we are not taking all these splints. There's no way we need that many. I'll say that and we'll need all of them. Tea and coffee there as well. I don't have any way to increase the loot, so this is pretty standard here. This is, what you should find as well in your game. I'm not going to say when you open up the same, things that we're opening, the same lootable storage, that you're going to find the exact same loot, but there's the quantity of it should be roughly around the same. Because, again, I haven't increased any loot spawn or anything like that. I don't have the ability to do that, nor do I know how to do it if I wanted to. Excuse me. Really struggling today, guys, with sinus and allergy issues. That is not the right crate that I was putting that in. That's why I took it back out of there. These bones, we're just going to throw them in here, as well as the dry brick. We have not looted this area either that I'm aware of, that I can remember. Maybe we should just head in here very quickly and grab the egg, and we cannot do that. So I'm just going to grab whatever I can. We have food back at the base. It's not that big of a deal. Seeds are not necessary either, but I'm just going to grab them also. Did we search the truck or the car? We did. Okay, so there's nothing in there that we desperately need. Let's get into... Search that area. Let's grab the gas out of this barrel. We need the gas for the truck. Let's get in here in this house and search it very quickly. Hopefully the tech pages are not like reset, or all of them despawned, or the towns have reset since the update. I'm not sure. I definitely didn't want to restart the series after that update. So I'm just kind of playing with semi-broken mic and, whatever the game gives me. Because I did want to continue with this series as much as I could. I know we're overeating. I don't want to leave this food behind, though, honestly. We've struggled with food for so long that I really don't want to just, leave it here. There's no real need to leave it here. Let's see if there's anything in this bathroom as well. More rope. The rope is okay. We're going to have to start figuring out some type of fencing area for our base, because the Vambies are starting to break things now. They're coming in about every day or so, and they are starting to break a couple of things, which isn't good. They did break a foundation in the last day that I didn't record. They came in, they did break, again, they broke a foundation underneath the campfire in that corner, and that was not lovely. So we definitely don't want them being able to break whatever we have going on. Ooh, that's lovely. I'll grab all of that stuff as well, and the bark chips, I'll leave you behind. So let's get back down here and get this loot put away in the truck before we head out to another area, of course. I do want to make sure that we are able to grab all this loot. So let's just throw all this stuff in here. Small items. I wish there was a quick stack option here. So everything that would stack, we wouldn't have to keep, going over everything here. Bigger items go in here. Gas goes down here. Potato paste can go in there as well. Okay, is that different? I like it either way. All about the variety in these things, guys. Really, really love it. Unless he comes down here and decides to grab me or something. then I probably wouldn't like it so much. Hey there, kind sir. Oh dear, 3 more. Oh dear. I think the shield has been removed from the game. I may be completely wrong about that. I never crafted one. I probably should have, but I never really used it. I thought it was more of a nuisance and in the way for me. So it wasn't my particular thing. The Vambi AI has been improved, if I remember correctly, as well. Let's just grab everything from here. I don't remember looting this town. We probably did, though. I definitely need to head over to the other trader town. We have not been over that direction. It's just so far away from where we are most of the time. I'm just going to leave this stuff behind. We don't need it. We have a lot of meat back at the base. Meat is not an issue for us. Take the feathers. We do need to craft more. Just a couple more arrows. We also need to start with the fishing tackle so we're able to get more money from the trader. I am going to be taking some things and selling her. I'm selling to her. Okay. Mechanical parts are pretty decent. It's pretty decent loot. The amount of mechanical parts is pretty decent anyway. We'll see exactly how many we have gotten from 3 towns. Definitely want to make sure that we're getting enough to be able to, do the things we need to get done. And again, I don't know how we're going to get around this town. Maybe there's a road or a way around it. I'm not sure. Cannot take the spoiled food from there. Okay, let's just head in here. What's over there? Ooh, that's pretty. Very lovely. Maybe we'll go over there and check that out before we leave. Okay, just grab mechanical parts. Lovely. This is one of the... I think this is one of the original houses. Come on, potato. Oh, I can't take you. I'm sorry. That onion sprout, I'm going to grab that. Probably should grab the potato sprouts as well. Just because if the greenhouse were to go wrong, all the crops die and things, I wouldn't want to be, having to deal with that. Not having enough to replant everything. Okay, I'm just going to leave all of that spoiled food. I know we need it. We desperately need it, but I'm just going to leave it behind. We can always get more with Mike in the greenhouse now. We have a full crate, guys. I didn't show you earlier, but we do have a full crate of canned food back at the base. We have a row of the canned fruit, and then we have a row of canned vegetables as well. So we're doing very well with those also. Did I check the bathroom? I don't remember checking the bathroom. But apparently I did do that. So let's head upstairs and see what's going on up here. Okay, let's grab you. And food and a can. Okay, so we're doing pretty good today. Not complaining. Let's get back outside and we'll check to see how many mechanical parts we did get. How many electrical parts, things like that we did get. I'm just going to run over here really quickly and just check out this waterfalls. It's beautiful. My mom will very much appreciate that view. She loves this type of stuff. If you have been following the channel for quite a while, you know that already. But if you have not been following the channel, that's okay. You learned something new today. Ooh, there's a truck up here just over the hill. Let's search it as well. Okay, not horrible. Not horrible at all. So this guy's back. He doesn't have any sound until he dies. So I'm not sure what's going on with that. We'll harvest the pigeon as well. And then we are headed back home, guys. It is nearly the end of the day. But I think I'm just going to, drive home and put the loot away and call it a day. So I'm going to go ahead and end this one here because I'll probably have to take the long way around because there's no real road to get past the truck here unless we can go around behind that building. Ooh, did we even check back here? Okay, so it's just a piece of a fence. Not a big deal. Yeah, we should be able to get back here, I would think, with the truck. But anyway, guys, I want to thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I really do appreciate all of your support on this channel and on this series as well. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I hope you're looking forward to future episodes, and I can't wait to catch you guys in the next one. Until then, have yourselves a wonderful, wonderful day.